is Heart Month, and in celebration, I thought that we could do a workout inspired by the self-love anthem of this year, Miley Cyrus's Flowers. So grab a pair of shoes, a mat, get on some stretchy clothes, and let's go for it. So let's just get that body warmed up first. So we're just gonna start with some high knees. A lot of the moves in this music video were quite complex, so I'm gonna just scale it back a little bit, offer modifications, just because I'm starting to ease into exercise too, so I don't wanna do anything too crazy. Not quite yet. All right, let's just open up those hips. Just do a couple more for 3, 2. One more each side. Good, we're just gonna do some shoulder rolls. Bringing the shoulders up to the ears and down. And let's just go the other way. Three, 2, 1. Just gonna reach side to side, coming up on the toes, just kind of getting that lower body, rotating the spine a little bit. For 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now I just want to do a couple squats just to kind of get the blood going just a little bit more. So this workout is going to be 5 moves, and like I said, I'm going to modify it just a little bit just to make it a little bit less intense. Two more. All right, so the first move that she does is using battle ropes. So I don't have any of those. So what we're gonna do is the same squat move that we did, but we're gonna add some arms as well. So you're just gonna kind of bring the arms down, palms up, twist them off and down as you kind of squat. So this is getting the full body, all the limbs involved, and that's just gonna bring up your heart rate. Down and reach up and down. So battle ropes are a great way to get cardio, and this is just gonna help raise our heart rate as well. Down. For 3, 2, and 1. All right, so the next move is spider push-ups. So we're gonna modify them. We're gonna do them from our knees. We're gonna bring our body into a plank position, so hands are right under the shoulders. And we're gonna walk opposite limbs. So we're gonna move that left hand forward, right knee forward, and we're just gonna bring that body chest down to the ground and then switch and go the other way. So nice and gentle here. In the music video, I believe she's in a full plank position, so from her toes. And I'm pretty sure she moves the limbs on the same side. So this is just a little bit easier on the core, easing into it. We'll do one more. Perfect. So the next one is a bridge. So you're lying on your back. Feet are right under the heels, are right under the knees, hands are at your side, and you're gonna lift up. So lifting up and then back down. Squeezing those glutes as you lift and then lower down. So with exercises like this, where gravity can really pull you back down to the ground and you can kind of relax, I just want you to focus on lifting up and then back down in the same amount of time. If this feels like a bit too much, you can just work on a pelvic tilt. So feeling the small of your back, that little curve, and then flattening it out. Release, and then again. And if you feel like you want a little bit more than just a bridge, we can lift up onto our toes as well, adding some calves into that. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. All right, so the next one is pretty cardio intensive. It's a burpee. She has an elastic band that's kind of pulling her back for resistance. So we're going to do it with no elastics. And also with complex moves like this, if you're trying to just start them, I kind of like to break it up. So we're going to break it up into 2 moves instead. So in the music video, she has an elastic. She's kind of doing jump, and then she jumps forward, back, jump. So we're just going to break it up. So we're going to do kind of the jump forward and then hold here. Let's do for 5. And you can always step to 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Good. And then we're going to do the jump. So I believe she jumps lifting up. So just breaking those 2 up is a good way to kind of become comfortable with both of the moves before you put them together into that full burpee. For 3, 2, and 1. And it's still going to get your heart rate up. All right, last one is a bird dog. I really like this exercise. Super good for the spine, the muscles that line the spine, good for the core. So what you're doing is you're extending one limb out. So we're going to start with our left leg, keeping the hips nice and square. And then you're going to bring that arm out. So your thumb can point up towards the ceiling and you're just holding. If this is a little bit too hard, I would say do one limb at a time. Just like that. Down, lift, down, and lift. But if you feel up to the challenge, you can lift opposites. Nice flat back, holding that position. Core nice and tight. You want to squeeze all the way around that tummy. And then if you feel up for it, you can also add some movement. So that's just going to challenge the core a little bit more. Down. Let's do one more. Nice. All right. Let's put it all together. We're going to do one more set of these. Let's start with the squats with the arms around and down, squat and down. So if you're a bit more comfortable with these moves, feel free to speed it up a bit. But you still want to be in control. So you don't want to feel like your joints are coming out of their sockets. For 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Bring it down for that Spider-Man push-up, modified Spider-Man push-up. Into that plank position, nice flat back, shoulders are down and back. Left arm comes forward, right knee comes forward, chest comes down to the ground, towards the ground. Other side, We're going to do 5 on each side. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, we can do it. Woo! Good job. All right, flipping over onto your back for that bridge or pelvic tilt. Remember that modification. So bringing yourself down. Heels are right under the knees. And you're going to lift and lower back down. You can kind of play around with where your feet are, how wide it is, how wide your feet are. And remember, bringing that core nice and tight. So trying to kind of give that little tummy a hug with those muscles. A cue for that can be belly button comes towards the spine and then tucks under the rib cage. But you really want to feel a nice wrap. Let's add that calf raise if you feel like you want a little extra challenge. Get that whole lower body into that. Sometimes this one feels good on the upper back too. For 3, 2, and just one more. Ha. Very nice. All right, we're gonna come all the way up to seated, and we're gonna move on to our burpee. So again, we're gonna start in that standing. No, we're gonna start in that squatting position. Hands come down in front of you. I'm gonna step back and back in. So just a half burpee here. And remember the stepping option. And I would just alternate what foot kind of leads for this one too. If you're doing the modification, want to keep those muscles nice and balanced. Let's go for 10 more. 10. Getting that heart rate up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right. And then we're going to go into that single leg jump. You can always just come up onto your toes. That feels a bit too challenging to actually get that air time. Woo. Feel that heart rate. We got this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, bird dog. We're almost done. You got this. Bird dog, hold. Hips nice and square. Good. Remember that modification just to use one limb at a time. So working on one arm at a time, then one leg at a time. All right, let's add that little elbow to knee touch. Other side, extend out, elbow to knee. Right on. And we'll do one more each side. Yes. Fantastic. Just going to bring those knees mat distance apart. We're going to bring the arms forward. Just push those hips back into a child's pose. Just do a quick little stretch. Bring that heart rate down. I like this workout because even though it's only 5 moves, it does work the entire body. Perfect. Just come to a seated position. Stretch out those hamstrings. Other side. And we're just going to bring the arms nice and wide, stretch out the chest from those Spider-Man push-ups. Woo. Left arm comes down, right arm comes overhead. Stretch out the side. And stretch out that chest again. And other side. Excellent. Woo! Thanks for joining me today. Hope to see you in the next one.